Northwest Outdoorsman is presented by Worksharp. This week on the Northwest Outdoorsman, we're elk hunting in eastern Oregon.
So we'll have to keep watching up there, at least 200 head down on that ridge. Good hit.
The Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Tonic Polarized Eyewear, the Northwest Outdoorsman Rod Series, Valley Marine. Passing on the hunting lifestyle is a long tradition for the Harrod family. The chance to participate in a youth hunt with cousins was an honor for Rich Harrod. The Martin fathers are teaching their daughters and sons to hunt elk in the juniper country of eastern Oregon. Horses help the family get to the high ground where elusive bulls could be found, but the ride does not guarantee success. The girls are learning to be patient hunters, and success speaks for itself.
A little different than the trip when we had the Jeeper beeper.
That was fun, actually.
It was.
Back in 2012, I had joined my cousin Sam and his wife Kelly for her first elk hunt.
Oh. Help your brother hold it up.
I really enjoy telling hunting stories about family, so when Sam called me and asked me if I'd come along on his daughter's first elk hunt, I was really excited.
We saddled up and went out at late afternoon and rode around and glassed for quite a while and go up here, and then we'll take that ridge and follow that ridge on out.
Yeah, we looked around for a while. We didn't see anything. Wish there was just 2 bulls over there last year.
Right there. You could just barely be on the other side of the ridge and just barely out of sight. I hope the horses are still there.
I do too.
We had a pretty good idea where we wanted to be. We knew that the corner that we wanted to go to was a pretty good chance of maybe getting some elk. Your ear's okay. The next morning we struck out again on the horses. So we made this loop around and popped around this ridge, and Reagan started yelling, elk, elk, elk. Well, not yelling, but talking loud about an elk. And we looked up, and sure enough, here come this really, really nice bull.
We saw a big 5x6 bull, and we walked around.
How far is that sound? 700 yards, holy crap. Yeah, huge bull. Good bull. Really good bull.
I can see him.
He's that huge 5x6 Casey was talking about. And he'd been bumped or spooked from something, and he come trotting down, and we thought, okay, we're gonna get this bull, you know. And he went into a little patch of junipers, and I mean shut down. Didn't even move.
we watched him for a while, and we finally walked over there.
So we circled, made a big old loop around and got up on there and got to where we thought he was at.
Coming up after the break, the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Tonic Polarized Eyewear, the Northwest Outdoorsman Rod Series, Valley Marine. Welcome back. Reagan and Sam are hot on the trail of the big 5x6.
You know, let's go make this bull move a little bit here. We're gonna go see if we can get him, you know. And so we circled, made a big old loop around and got up on there and got to where we thought he was at.
We finally walked over there, and we didn't know he was on the other side of the fence looking at us when we walked by him, and so he got up and ran.
Hey.
A little close, wasn't he?
Yeah, that really sucks.
It's a close range
We
hunting
were
here.
within 100 yards for the last 10, 15 minutes and didn't even know it.
Do you think if we would have waited longer, he would have walked up to us? Or do you think he was going to be there for a few hours?
We would have had to wait till about 3 or 4 o'clock tonight before he would have got up from that bed.
And then we walked back and got the horses and then rode up the hill ways.
Find something else to shoot. So we made a loop around there and went up, and the wind was ripping pretty good and it was pretty cold. So we went up and sat in a spot and glassed for a while. And we went down, got some lunch, and then went back out that evening. Oh, we hadn't been sitting there for 5 minutes when I glassed up a bull.
It'll be dark by the time we get there.
But they're more likely to see horses than 3 people walking.
Yeah.
And it really won't take us too long to get to skirt.
We saw a bull and we thought it was bigger, and so we hurried over before it got dark.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this thing.
Get it.
All right, hopefully he stays,
Yeah, let's hope it stays there. Maybe
doesn't go to the right.
We spotted that elk pretty far away, and I wasn't sure if we could make it over there before we wandered off. But I figured it was probably our best shot.
No, he's in juniper right now.
Oh. We got really close to it, and we watched it, and we started walking back, and we saw it through the trees. and so we stopped and waited for a while. And it walked around a little bit and then laid down, and that was really cool because we were pretty close. We were like 145 yards, I think, from it.
So I was a little surprised when she told me that she wanted to shoot a big bull and not just any bull elk. Sam had encouraged her to just take an elk, but each person's own feelings about what kind of animal they're going to take is personal. So I was proud of her for, sticking to her guns.
No, I did not want to shoot a smaller, like really small bull like that. Let him grow a little bit.
Let's go get them.
Coming up after the break, the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure. Explore the Dalles. Tonic Polarized Eyewear. The Northwest Outdoorsman Rod Series. Valley Marine. Welcome back. Reagan decides to pass on the small bull.
No, I did not want to shoot a smaller, like really small bull like that. Let him grow a little bit.
Let's go get them.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully they like the smell of sausage. We had a pretty good idea where we wanted to be. We'd seen some elk on the neighbors on the way in. We'd heard rumors that they were actually going to put a little pressure on them this season. So we were kind of excited about that. We knew that the corner that we wanted to go to was a pretty good chance of maybe getting some elk pushed to us. Then you don't bang it on your saddle.
With all the action the previous day, I was really looking forward to the next morning, and especially since my other cousin Riley and his daughter Maylee were going to join us.
I know. No, I came up, and since I couldn't get a hold of him, I decided to go a kind of a road that we don't use much because I didn't, just to keep out of everybody's way. And as I was driving up, I ended up running into you guys, but meeting up with you guys was a bonus, obviously. Yeah, like normal, especially up there. There's all the elk are down on the neighbors, and that's a typical tune for up there.
This isn't my first elk hunt. I went with my brother, and we went over by Granddad's River, and we saw like a whole herd of elk. Clay told me not to shoot a bull because, like, if I shot a bull, it isn't the right thing to do.
We did see a few more head of elk, but they were on us. Anyway, so they blew out of there, so we decided to go to where we wanted to go. We sat in the back corner for a while, and not much happened besides looking at the elk across the fence. And we spotted a bull a few ridges over, and my brother let out a cow call, and sure enough, the bull was interested and started making his way towards us pretty quickly.
I could kind of barely see it. I needed my dad's binoculars more. I did not think he'd come all the way to us.
I got Maylee set up about 160 yards from the fence because it has to cross the fence first onto us. Obviously can't be shooting it on the neighbors.
I was trying not to move a lot, but like when he popped up, jumped the fence, I was getting shaky and getting ready. And I was like, okay, I think I got this probably.
Good hit.
First, I kind of thought I missed him, and I was like really worried because he wasn't that far away, so I think I should have probably shot him.
Good job. Are you excited?
Good job, man. That was a good shot.
She made a heck of a good shot, didn't she?
The setup was absolutely perfect. I mean, it seems how it is. It's that you think that things are going to go good and they never do, and then all of a sudden one day, everything just works out.
Coming up after the break,
Cut.
the Northwest Outdoorsman, presented by Worksharp, is brought to you by Max Lure, Explore the Dalles, Tonic Polarized Eyewear, the Northwest Outdoorsman Rod Series, Valley Marine. Welcome back. Maylee heads down the hill to find her prized bull elk.
First, I kind of thought I missed him, and I was like really worried because he wasn't that far away, so I think I should have probably shot him, but I didn't think I did.
Good job. Are you excited? Have a good shot, didn't she?
It seems how it is. It's that you think that things are going to go good and they never do, and then all of a sudden one day, everything just works out.
Came right at you.
Yeah, he was right there.
This is where you talk.
I don't like
That's why Rich has a camera.
Oh yeah, I think the adrenaline was still rushing through. She's still shaky, just I think the way everything transpired there, but she was pretty excited. And
Let's go look at your elk.
Good job.
What do you think of that?
It's pretty big.
Is that your first elk?
Bull, yeah.
First bull?
I got a damage tag like 2 or 3 years ago.
It's
How about
bigger than
that?
Bryson's.
Pretty big, I like it. I liked seeing the antlers, and
Yeah.
especially since it was my first bull elk.
You don't look excited.
Oh, I'm really cold.
I really enjoy processing an elk on the hillside and everything that goes with it, especially when you're teaching the kids. And spending time with family, it just doesn't get much better than that.
How come you're doing all the packing, Sam?
Because I am Maylee's. Your turn to finish it.
Servant?
Oh my gosh.
Did she really say that?
She did. She's a turd.
Kind of a rainy afternoon, we decided we'd head out on the side-by-side instead of the horses. We met up with my other cousin, Casey, and his boy, Connor. The
hunt has always been a family deal. Brothers and wives and kids for years. That's just kind of the tradition up there for sure, is family.
I was disappointed for Reagan. It was our last hunt, and it was time for everyone to go, and that was it. I thought. In about a week, I get a text message from Sam, and they're back in elk country. And a short time later, I get a shaky video from an excited dad.
The far right one, are you? Okay. Okay. The right one. Wait. Okay, aim for his shoulder, right at his shoulder. When you're ready, shoot. Now. Load. Get on him again. Get on him. He's the right one. Put it on his neck, on his front shoulder.
Just an amazing way for father and daughter to end a hunting season. And man, I sure wished I'd have been there.
It's time now for another Harrod's Cookhouse recipe, brought to you by Micklich, the Spokane Spice Company. Today we are making elk steak with wild mushroom marsala sauce, a recipe adapted from our friends at the Bargeway Pub in the Dalles, Oregon. Start by seasoning steaks with Harrod's Cookhouse Sunrise to Sunset all-purpose seasoning and place steak on grill. Chop wild mushrooms, garlic, rosemary, green onion, and fry in a hot oiled pan. When steaks are done, let rest and top with seasoned butter. To mushroom mixture, add marsala wine and reduce by half. Then add heavy cream and bring to a low boil. Add Parmesan cheese and stir some more. Slice steak and top with finished sauce and enjoy.
Oh boy.
For this and other great fish and wild game recipes, visit the Harrod Outdoors website and YouTube channel.
No, it's adrenaline. She was excited, but I may have been more excited. I don't know. As you well know, when you become a dad and your kids do things, whether it's sports or hunting or whatever it is, when they succeed in something, I don't know. I think sometimes the parents maybe get a little more excited than the kids, but that's okay, you know. But I was really excited, but she was as well too, yeah.